Alright guys, draft time. We got the 9th pick. Big moment here. With apparently 900 eligible players. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, we got... Definitely wish we got up on the lottery. We didn't get as lucky as we did with Brady Harris. I think that was lucky, though, we got him. That was kind of important for us, but... Yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we can snag a guy. You know, you never know. There's definitely a lot of interesting talent. Some guys I highlighted here. So, yeah, I already went through all this and kind of just picked out names that guys I thought were interesting. So, up and down the list. So, I mean, obviously we'll adjust from there. But yeah, let's see what happens with the draft. We'll see who gets yoinked and who does not, and we'll see who we pick. All right, guys. So this is what my scouting director wanted, and I had an eye on him as well. I like the power and eye combo. Just a very good hitter. Not really good defender, but honestly, he could go to first base, and I wouldn't have an issue with that. But yeah, you don't pass up on a left-handed bat like this, so at least the potential. What did suck about this is because I had eyes on 2 pitchers, and they got pretty much picked back-to-back, sadly, which is actually what I was really interested in, but didn't work out that way this time, so I think we'll go with him to start this off. Remember, we don't get the 3rd-round pick, so the first 2 are extremely important to really get good talent. We'll just go ahead and meet your demand, sir, and we'll move on. Alright, guys, pick number 2 here. High loyalty and intelligence. Decent enough outfield stats. He's definitely a corner guy, but good arm. Solid enough hitter. Pretty well-rounded, so... Liking that. They did recommend this guy, which, I mean, he's not bad, but... I don't know. I just don't feel like he'll develop nicely. Because I regret that, but... I think this guy's better option than him, so that's who we're going to go with here. Move on to pick. We'll be in the 4th round, so hopefully you can find some other decent players at that point. Alright, this is the guy I wanted, but the problem is he wants $5 million, and I don't think we're going to be able to get that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with this guy instead. And it's a high school pitcher, I know. We get burned by this every time, it seems like, but at least he's got good stuff, so it could be like a Chase Burns situation to where he's at least a good bullpen arm. At least we get something out of it, because he's already got his pitches up to 40, and there's pretty good potential to develop that. He's great at holding runners, too, and peripherals are okay. They're okay. So it's like, we'll give him a shot. Alright, moving on to next pick. Alright, I think our next pick, we're going to go with this catcher. He's got the good personality traits there. And college bat. Decent enough catching ability to be a backup. I mean, that's pretty much what he's projected to be. But, yeah, that's what we're going to go with. So, yeah, moving on. Next one. Alright, we're going with another catcher here. Decent enough catching ability. Decent enough hitting. Yeah. Kind of hard to find guys at this point. Like, a lot of them are kind of meh, honestly, in terms of their makeup. I guess we'll go with him next. Albeit college bat, kind of risky to do, but actually, let's take a look at what the last pick was. So 7th, we're in round 7. Yeah, a lot of people are going these picks. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. Not liking this. Not promising, but he is college, so maybe it'll be more likely he develops. He's got a cannon for an arm. Decent enough. Definitely corner guy. Potential to be an okay-ish hitter, but the eye does leave something to be desired. That's what happens. That's these later picks for you. Who's this? I don't know about that. Alright, let me go figure out who we're picking next. Alright, guys. I just was looking through some names. I think Charlie Cody. Durable. Good outfielder. Introverted, that's not a big deal. Good speed. Definitely a gap hitter, so definitely would be a good doubles machine for our stadium. So, yeah. And I think we'll pick, like, maybe one or two more. Because, yeah. Yeah, I think one or two more. And then we'll be done. Alright, here's another guy. Most likely a left fielder. High school. Average enough hitter. Could develop nicely. Wait, where did he go? Okay, hold on, where did he go? I just had it. It was just on him. You know, maybe I should drag the name in first before I do something stupid like that. Okay, no, here he is. Yeah, left-handed bat. Alright. Next. Okay, I think this will round it out. The nice thing about him is the high work ethic. So, yeah, definitely decent enough pitch mix. I don't know. He's fragile, so there's definitely a lot of problems with him. But, yeah, and I think that's going to about wrap it up. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up here. I think we're just going to sim the rest and get some contracts signed. Alright, guys, here we are. We don't have too many to sign this time. Yep, that's simple. That's simple. Alright, well, we got some trades coming up, got some plans for the team. This guy wanted to talk about extensions. He wants 13 mil, so he can, honestly, he's probably going to walk. He's probably going to walk, sadly. But, yeah, we're going to, hopefully we can keep playing well. Hopefully we can get to a trading deadline in a good spot, so that way then I can make some good moves to improve our team. Probably looking at maybe the rotation or something. I'm gonna think about it. We'll see what we can come up with, because we definitely want to improve maybe the rotation a bit. Maybe we trade Gavin Stone, maybe we don't. There's a few things we could do, so I want to take everything in first before I make any kind of hasty decisions. But we'll see how we do with the next couple weeks here. Well, speaking of rotation help, I just spoke about that, and this guy, oh, I think we're in for a complete collapse here. Yeah, that's gonna kill our team. That literally, there's nobody you can place him with. Well, we're gonna have to find out what happened to him. He'll get, I think how long has he been out for? Yeah, I think we'll let him get a rehab start. This is not good. This is terrible. Yeah, he's walking too, by the way. Yeah, he's gone after this year. I mean, him we're keeping around for thick and thin, so definitely thick or thin. But yeah, for now, we're gonna just sim now and see what happens to those two. Ooh, well, his year is done. His year is done, and that is his tenure with us, sadly. It ended very badly. Very badly. Oh my, he has a 13.6. Oh my god. The heck is that ERA? Is he on our 40 man? He better not be on my 40. If he's on my 40 man, okay, you're okay. You can be yeah, you're not. You should not be in our 40 man. Oh my god. Shoot. Who are we gonna replace him with? Oh, we're probably going to have to trade for it. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think we're going to have to trade for a replacement for that guy. And when it comes to him, we don't know yet. Let's keep going and find out. Okay, so 4 weeks still sucks, but that's not the end of the world. That could have been way worse. We actually didn't do too bad either during that little stretch. We lost 1 game, but we won all the rest, so. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Okay. So we need to replace him. I think Cheerio's our option. I think Cheerio will come in. Yep, I think Cheerio deserves a shot again. Again. I don't know if because every time we threw him in center field, he just completely regressed. So I don't know if I want to do that. I think he's going to have to. I mean, I don't want this guy playing every day. He's just not good enough to play every day. He's not really that much better of a center fielder either, so. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think he'll go to left and he'll go to center, and then we'll just swap their positions or their spots in the lineup. I don't like a lot of the left-handers here, especially against left-handers, but does he match left-handers? Yeah, he does pretty well against left-handers, I would say. Yeah, I think we'll swap those two. Just kind of try to break up some of the left-handers at the top of our order. We have so many left-handers. That's just not good at all. But yeah, we're just going to swap. We're basically just going to swap these two in the order, and this guy's going to go play center for a bit, and then he's going to go to left field. That's basically how we're going to do things. Well, I'm glad I kept Cheerio around. I'm glad I did. I didn't think we should have, but I'm glad we did. Glad we did. Okay, that's how our lineup's going to look. It's definitely weakened now. Our bullpen's also weakened, but I think we're okay on the bullpen for now. We're probably going to trade for a guy. Well, because he's just going to come in, and then Pitzer will probably move to the bullpen again. I don't like doing that, but yeah, we got some idea. I got some ideas. I've been playing around with some ideas for moves for the team, so that's what we're going to do. Wait, we have All-Star. Might as well just roll everything out while we're here. So for our All-Star, oh wait, this is prospects. Do you have any? Let's see, do we have any? Zach, yep, that doesn't surprise me. I think that's our only. Oh no, we have Ron Jenkins. Ooh, he's actually developing. Ooh, there might be some hope. I think he can move to A-ball. Yeah, I think he can handle A-ball. I think he'll go to A-ball, by the way. He's finally developing, boys. Our second round pick. Man, maybe a pitcher will actually develop for us. You know, that'd be very nice if we could actually have a pitcher develop. I'd love that. Yeah, I think he could play A-ball, though. I want to give him a shot in A-ball. See how he does. See if he can handle it there. Okay, and then we have this roster, too. So we're just going through both here. This one we got Kyle Harrison. Shout out to Kyle Harrison. We have Duvall. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Jackson Holiday. Yep, see you right there. Yamanaka. And Brady Harris. We had a loaded All-Star game. We had lots of talent this year. Love to see that. Love to see that. Alright, well, we're going to go to the break. I definitely got some moves to make. We're going to figure out how to fix some stuff up here because we need to do that. And we will. Well, I think I found a solution to the bullpen. I didn't realize I had this guy down there. Apparently I had a guy like that just sitting down in our rookie ball. Okay, yeah, he can go in the big leagues and fill in. There you go. For now. And then we'll probably move down Pitzer again. Yeah, because I don't want him being a bullpen guy. He needs to start. And he probably will get to start next year. He's going to be our guy we're going to keep in our rotation next year. But Just this year is a no-go because we're going to let Gavin Stone pitch and just kind of let him kind of finish off his tenure with us, because I've pretty much made my mind clear. I'm not going to keep him. And let him work, let him see what he can do. Actually, his price has went down, so I don't know. We're gonna have to play around. Let's see. I think we're gonna end up trading this guy. I don't think this is. I don't know. He's not bad, but I don't know. I think it's gonna come down to what we do with Wissenhunt and Stone. I think if once we have that set in stone, I think then we can make our definitive decision. I mean, Robertson's not going to be here. This guy will be sticking around because obviously he's cheap, so he's going to be sticking around with us for a while. Yeah, he's going to be sticking around with us for a while, but the other guys, I'm not so sure yet. I'm going to figure stuff out. We still got lineup stuff to figure out, so it's just kind of awkward right now, given how the team's set up. So, all right. Anyway, though, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna actually, what's this guy's role gonna be? Probably middle relief, and then we'll have him back up as a setup man. I actually want to see what he can do. I do want to see what that guy can do, see if we got a good pitcher in him. And I think all of our guys signed as well. Yes, they did. All right, perfect. Good stuff. Excuse me. I also forgot about this guy I traded away, and yeah, he's not done very well for them, so. Vindicated yet again. Alright guys, I think Wissenhunt's ready to come back. So sadly for Pitzer, I kind of feel bad for him. He's going to start next year. He's going to be our regular next year. But for now, he's just going to be the kind of, basically the guy we just move around. Wait, where is he on here? Yeah, there he is. Okay, yeah. He's just our guy that's going to regularly move around. It was perfect timing, too. He just... Oops, not that. Whoops. Nope. There we go. Okay, let me make sure I didn't screw anything up. Okay, good. Yeah. That's how our rotation's going to look. We are 56 and 44 currently. We are still hanging tough in there. But the Rockies have been playing better than us, even though I would say we've been playing pretty well. But they've just been playing slightly better than us, so. Yeah, it's going to be tough. We're definitely, I think, a bullpen, well, I don't know, our bullpen's been very good this year, too. I think a bat might help. I mean, we're going to trade Jet Williams away. I know that for certain. I just don't know who else is going to go. Jet Williams, and I don't know who else we're going to trade away. We're going to see maybe a prospect or two. Depends what's out there. Depends if there's anybody good. This guy's probably the future, by the way. I definitely think he's going to be a guy we want to keep. I think he's one of the few I want to actually keep on this team, because I definitely think he's got potential to be very successful on this team. So I don't want to cut him. I definitely want to keep him on the team. I think a lot of the other prospects are fair play, but I definitely do not want to trade him away. I think that's the only guy I don't want to trade away right now is Zach. I think that's like the only guy. I think everybody else is fair game. But shout out to him though for performing well. I thought he was not looking good for a while, but he turned it around. So shout out to him. Anyway though, we're gonna. I think I'm gonna start looking into some trades here. At this point I think we're definitely in it. We definitely need to compete. We definitely need to find a way to improve this team. Maybe another bat. Maybe some bullpen arm, a pitching help maybe. And our starting pitching has turned it around. We are 6, so we're doing a lot better with that, and I feel like it's going to get better as time goes on here. So we'll see what happens. We're going to make up some moves here. I'm going to play around, see what we can do to help improve our team here for the finishing stretch of this season. Alright guys, I've been kind of sitting here for a while. It's been very difficult to make a trade happen. I don't think I can do anymore. I mean, we could if we want to. If we really were just... I think that's fine. I think this is fine. I think that's more than fine. Anyway, though, so... Jet Williams, I mean, he's got, I think, 1 more year on his deal. I think then he's a free agent. If I look at our accounting, I think he's got 1 more year. Or salary, sorry, not counting. I think, yeah, he's got one more year of ARB, and then he's gone. And he's going to want 9.5 mil. I don't plan on paying that, if you know. And with the injury to Luciano, I think this would be a good move. He's going to probably end up playing first base, which you're probably thinking, oh, what are you going to do with Stovall then? I'm probably going to have to trade him too. I mean, that's just kind of, I don't necessarily not the biggest fan of it, but we're probably going to have to, because he's also going to start getting into ARB years. So that's probably going to be something we're going to have to do as well. We're going to have to do a lot of reshuffling here. And yeah, Chet Williams, he hasn't done really anything for us, obviously. He hasn't had, I mean, he's gotten a fair amount of at-bats and starts because of all the injuries, but he hasn't really shown me a lot to get excited about with him. I mean, albeit the trade was just for, like, Casey Schmidt, which, I mean, and he hasn't really done that great with them either. I mean, obviously, they technically won the trade by WAR value-wise, but he's not really great either, so honestly, I don't care. Kind of crazy, honestly, but yeah. He's going to play first for us. He's going to hold the fort down there. He's going to hopefully hit well like he has with them, because we need that bat in the lineup. Because especially since Stovall, he's been kind of league average at best. So, yeah, I think this is one move we're going to make. We're going to have to make more to complete the team, but I think this is the start of hopefully getting our team a little bit more competitive offensively, because that is an area we need. So, yeah, and then he's going to play first, basically, now. He's going to be basically just our first baseman. And then we're going to have to reshuffle the order, but this will also fix up our lineup against them, because then we have basically, well, I think, yeah, no, he'll still be, actually, can he play first? Oh, he can play first. I'll still have him play first. Alright, so now I'm going to go work on a trade for Stovall here. And maybe Baez as well. I definitely don't want to keep Baez around too. We got to kind of do stuff to shed some salary, but also try to improve the team, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, we will be back, and we will make a trade for those two gentlemen. Whether it be prospects or just good players, whatever, we're gonna figure out something. Alright guys, I think I found something. Yes. Yep, I think I did. So what we did is we are going to be trading away Stovall, which he's not been terrible for us this year, but he's not been great, and I'm not liking how the regression, because after his 2028, he's just not done a whole lot. Particularly nice for us, so yeah, I'm biased. He's had a dreadful year. He's not bad in the outfield, but he's not hit at all for us this year, and to be frank, I need a guy that can hit for us, so this guy seems like he would be a better option for that. He was a 4th rounder by the Mariners. I don't think I've done a trade with the Mariners yet in this save, but I think this is a good time to do it. This guy's a good contact hitter. Got some decent pop. Not fast, but Baez is not fast either, so it's not like we're really getting a downgrade there. His base running does suck. So we're going to have to work on that with him. We're going to have to work on that in the offseason. I think he's going to have to improve his base running, because 20 is just pathetic. But, yeah, so we got that. And then we got this guy also. That's just good depth. A good depth piece. And he's kind of closer to the big leagues, too, than a lot of our other options. And he can play anywhere in the outfield. Very good defense. Not amazing hitting attributes, but definitely more of a depth piece than that. Glad I was able to throw that in. Kind of sad we turned this... Sadly, these guys that we traded for Webb away. But honestly, Webb has not been doing good for the deputies either, or the freaking Marlins. Funny they're called the deputies now, but yeah, I think this is kind of something we need to do. It's not really going to improve our fanfare. This guy's actually well known, so it's kind of a surprise. They do seem to like him a little bit. This is going to sting a little bit to get rid of him, but I mean, maybe we could do without him. Nah. I mean, well, actually, you could. You could, but I kind of don't. Does this guy have? Oh, he does have options. Hmm. No, but the point of this trade was literally get rid of bias. That was literally the point of this trade. Kind of funny though that you could do this, but yeah, we need the money relief too because he's going to be making a lot more in arbitration next year. That's another big thing with these moves. These guys are making money in their ARB years, and we need to alleviate some salary. And we are going to alleviate some next year too, and maybe I have a few other ideas for it, but we just have to make these moves just to kind of alleviate salary and help improve the team. So, and I think this is our best way to do that currently. So, that didn't really. I don't think that really hurt our fan interest too much. Yeah, we're still at 86. We're good. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. This guy is on their 40 man, which is kind of disappointing, but he's just gonna go down to triple up. Well, he's gotta be put on the 40 man, and then he'll go down there, and then he'll go there. And then I think we got our solution. So this guy's gonna be our first baseman. He's gonna be our right fielder. And yeah, I think that's how things are gonna look. Right fielder, first base. Let's get this set up real quick here. I hope he does well for us. I think he will. I think he's got the potential to do well for us. He is a left-handed bat, so we still have a good amount of left-handers in this lineup. Let's see. How good is he against left and right-handers, respectively? He's definitely better against left or right-handers. Definitely better against right-handers. I think he could lead off against right-handers. I think that's a good move. And then we'll probably... I don't want him batting this slow, but I think just because of our lineup. Actually, no. Here, let's do this instead. Club lacks leadership. What do you mean? We got plenty of leaders in this clubhouse, dude. Quit whining. Is our team chemistry good? Yeah, no, it's good. That guy's just a brat. He's just a brat. Yeah, he's probably not going to be on this team for much longer. But he's lucky because Brady Harris is hurt, so he gets to play. Okay, yeah, I think Cabrera needs to be batting up in the top. He's been a good hitter. He needs to be batting up in the top. I mean, he's not bad to put down lower, but I think with his contact, I think he's a great leadoff hitter. So I think that's just what we're going to do with him. I think he's our leadoff guy. Yeah, he's going to be our leadoff guy. Morel, I think he's good in the 3-hole. I think he's a good 3-hole hitter. He's not cleanup because he's that. He's definitely our number 2. Albeit left-handers, I think we can move guys around. Actually, he could be there you go. There you go. He could be our number 5. Then he could be lead off against right-handers and left-handers. He'll lead off. And Terrain will bat lower in the order against left-handers along with a lot of these other guys. He actually hits well against left-handers, too. He can actually hold his own, too, so I don't think he's going to have too much of an issue with that. He'll probably hit wherever we want him to. Oh, and he is a fan favorite. So, people like him. That's good. No, that's great. That's great. I'm glad people like him. Okay, I think we're done. I think we made our decisions up with this roster with that. When it comes to moves, I think we need another bench. Yeah, we definitely need another bench guy. We have 11. And I would bring up Zach, but if I bring up Zach, he's going to play. He's going to be our everyday guy. That's just kind of how it's going to be. So let's look at our 40-man. Let's see if there's anybody in AAA that's kind of able to play. Weston Charles is not bad. Yeah, I think he'll be our... Yeah, sure. Alright, that's our solution. Let's see how the depth looks. Do we need... Oh, yeah, no, he's our backup catcher. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is how we're going to set up for the rest of the way, probably. I'll see maybe about another trade, maybe a bullpen arm. We'll see what we can do. But we do have Goto. I forgot about him, so I think we might be okay with bullpen, but maybe another left-hander. We'll see. Well, bad news continues to hit the team. This guy's got a partially torn labrum. He's going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks, about probably the rest of the year. Not quite. Haven't looked at our bullpen, but yeah, we had a really bad... After I made those trades, we had a really bad losing skid, which is not good. Not good. This guy's not done very well for us to start off. His time with us, just disappointing. This guy as well, very disappointing. Hopefully they turn it around, otherwise we're really in trouble if they don't turn it around. And Cheerio's been terrible too, so... Lots of bad stuff with our offense right now, which is not good. When it comes to bullpen depth for that, I don't think we really have any good options. So I think we're going to go explore the trade market right now, and we're going to go see what we can make happen. This guy also hasn't done very well either. His first outing, he was a big factor in our loss. Yeah, things not looking great right now, but we're going to figure out what we can do to get this team back on track. Alright, well, I think this is our trade, quote-unquote. He's on waivers, so we're going to put a claim out for him. I don't like how he's performed this year, but I do see a lot of promise with him. So, he still has option years too, so I like what I'm seeing with the peripherals, and he's got the stuff to be a decent enough bullpen arm, I think. I think he can do it, so I think we'll put out a claim for him and see if we can get him. If we get him, then that makes things easier. I don't have to worry about a trade for... I don't have to worry about a trade for that, which would be nice. So, we'll see. We'll see. I hope that's not positive. I mean, to be fair, Yamaoka would be playing there, but he's kind of has to play center because of Harris, but hopefully get him back in 2 weeks. Alright, we're going to keep going. We're going to see what that claim goes through. Alright, guys, we got the claim to go through, so we have our solution for our bullpen, which is sweet. And he's a left-hander, too. Look at that. It's just perfect. Everything worked out nicely. He's probably going to be middle to kind of mop up, and he's going to avoid high leverage for now, just because I need to see what he can do. But he'll be that. That's what he's going to do for now. All right. There's that done. Our team's been playing very bad, and now we're out of a wild card spot, so that's not good. Hopefully these guys can get it going, because we need them to hit badly. Badly. We need them to hit badly. That's why we traded for them. We traded to improve our offense, not to downgrade it. Oh, I forgot to mention, somehow we got this guy back. Yeah, and our team's been playing horrible baseball, by the way. We've been absolutely struggling. I mean, the big things are these... I mean, this guy seems like he's starting to turn it around for us, but... Actually, no, this guy's turning it around, too. Alright, there's some hope on this team. And then hopefully Harris can come back soon, and then we can hopefully really turn it around. Yep, he's back in 2 days. We'll probably get a couple rehab games, and he's going to come right back up, so... But yeah, sure. Yeah, we need him gone. Oof, good grief. Can't hit. And he's just not good in center field. I think when he plays center field, he just gets kind of ruined. I really do believe that in him. I do believe when he plays center field, he gets ruined, so... Alright, yeah, well, hopefully our team can turn it around, because we need to have a turn it around to make the playoffs, because right now we're 2 games out. So Harris is eligible to come back. He's going to get a couple rehab games, and he's going to get right back in that lineup, because we need him right back in that lineup. So we'll see what happens. We'll see when he gets back in. He'll be back shortly. Also, shout out to this guy for being Player of the Week. He's giving our team hopes and dreams. This guy, I'm telling you, dude, this was just a fantastic trade. Like, back-to-back years of, like, 3+ WAR. You take that. You take that any day of the week. And we still got plenty of control on him, too, so things are looking great. Alright, he's not gotten a lot of... Okay, he's played 3 games. He picked up a couple hits and a home run. I think he's ready to come back now. So cheerio, bye-bye, see you later, no regrets, no depression. Now we can finally put this team back to where it should be. And, yeah, this will make me feel a lot better about the team. He's cooled off, so I guess he can sit kind of... Well, he's been fine. Where did Bray Harris go? Okay, he's center field. I'll just keep kind of inserting. And he'll go back to left field where he's comfortable. Okay. Back in. He has turned it around, though, fortunately. He had a really bad start, but he did turn it around. And shout out to him. He's actually done pretty well. In his short stint, he's done pretty well with us, so. Happy. Been happy about that. They started off rough, but they've turned it around. Now we got Brady Harris back. That's huge for our team. We needed him back. And yeah, now I think we're going to be able to play a lot better baseball to end the year, hopefully. And hopefully we can get to the playoffs, man. Get to the playoffs. Just trying to adjust the lineup. I think he should be our number 2. Yeah, I think he should be a number 2. And then it goes like this. I think that's a little bit better. I'll be, I think, for... he's cooled off. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine lineup. All right, let's keep playing. Oh, devastating blow right when we need him. Like our best player got hurt. And well, I think that gives one guy an opportunity. I think Zach is getting his opportunity to play in the big leagues since he gets some regular playing time. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Zach. You'll get your playing time. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. I did not want that. I hate when I do that. I hate when I accidentally move a guy like that. I think he'll go down in the order, though. I don't think I want him batting this high up in the order, especially since he hasn't played in the big leagues, but this is a good opportunity to kind of get a good look at him, see if he's going to be the future of the team. And a big spot, too. Like, we're like a half game out of a wild card spot, 7.5 out of the division. This is important. This is very important that we play well. So, very crucial that we... By the way, I'm not keeping our team trainer. I've decided that. I decided that on my own. Just kind of like, yeah, this guy's just not good. This is just not acceptable. Having long injuries like this to some of our biggest stars is just not acceptable. So I've made that decision on my own. Yeah, I think we will move. I think that's the move. It's just we're going to move these two in the order. I think that's just the simplest thing to do. Yeah, that's how we're going to stack up for the rest of the year. Fortunately, he's been hitting very well with us, and I think... And this guy's also done fairly well with us, too. So we are not necessarily in a position where we're completely hurting. If you look at our offensive numbers, they have improved. Our runs scored is getting up. The peripherals have been improving a little bit. So there's positives to see here. There's positives, but yeah. I think this is good for now. So, yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to let Zach play, and we're going to see if he can perform for us in the big leagues. I hope so. He's our first rounder back in 2028. I have a good feeling about him. We'll see. His debut, he picked up a hit. Take it. Take it. I mean, obviously he's not going to do it. Oh, I think he got hit by a pitch too. Yeah, he got hit by a pitch as well, but... Oh, and he's done not great, but at least he's had a decent batting average. Oh, Gavin Stone picked up apparently 2 runs today. Nice. Good job, buddy. Yeah, Morel and this guy continue to be great trades. Look at that value. We have got great value out of both of them already. So, yeah, we're half out. We got to keep playing good ball. If we keep playing good ball, we'll make it. We'll make it if we keep playing good ball. See, we tied them already. So, yeah, we'll see. And hopefully we'll get Holiday back sooner rather than later. But we'll see. This is just his good opportunity to get him a good extended look to see how well he can play. Alright guys, we are all the way to September. We are currently tied for the 3rd wildcard spot. And if we look at, let's see, if you go team by team, I don't know what to go to at that point. We're kind of even with them right now, but yeah, we'll see. We're currently basically just tied with them. We're in the thick of it. He hasn't done great so far. I mean, obviously it's a short stint, so we'll see what he can do full term, but yeah. Not good so far. Obviously he's young, so we're going to let him play. He'll probably remain on the roster for the rest of the year, though, anyway, because of roster expansion. But I think if we're going to do roster expansion, I think Pitzer is going to come back up, and we're going to bring Cheerio back. And that's how we're going to roll. And he's going to basically turn into our emergency starter. If I can click the right guy. I don't know why I was clicking the wrong guy. There we go. Alright. That's how our team's going to stack up in there, and then we have another backup outfielder and stuff. There. Yeah, we're still waiting on Jackson Holiday to come back. He's recovering a little bit faster, but I don't think that matters too much, because he's still not going to really be back for postseason here, but yeah, that's how we're going to stack for now. He's probably going to go at the end of the year. Shout out to him for sticking with the team, but I think he's done as well. So, anyway, we'll look at our prospects since I haven't looked at them. I've been doing a lot of moves with some of them, so obviously we know about him. He's come back. He's not done great in AAA, but he's kind of just going to sit there because he's actually done somewhat better. He's hit way better in AA. Kind of interesting, those two. They hit well in AA, but then AAA, they just can't do it. This guy is doing very well in A-ball. I think we'll let him finish the year in A-ball. I think what matters is them getting regular playing time. Cunningham, he's been doing okay. He's not a center fielder, but he's just kind of like not there yet. He's not been doing great either. He was our 2nd round pick. Is there anybody else? This guy was mashing. This guy, oh my god, dude. He has 20 home runs. Yeah, he's been rising the ranks very quickly. I think we'll let him finish in AA, and he'll probably end up in AAA to start next year. He's been a complete revelation. I don't know how well he'll do in the big leagues hitting-wise. He's definitely decent enough defensively, but offensively, some stuff remains to be desired. This guy is not done great, but at least he's handling his own in high A. He's going to probably be able to get up here soon if he keeps going like this, so... People still really value him, by the way, so they really do believe that he can get back that development. He's been okay in AA. He'll, like I said, he'll probably remain there. He'll probably end up in AAA at some point, but... Yeah, and I think that's about the most notables. Is this guy's been the one that's been shocking our minor league system right now. Yeah, hopefully we can just play well. Hopefully Zach can give us a little bit more, and hopefully we can just kind of get Holiday back for the finishing stretch of this season so we can get to the playoffs, because it's very close right now, and we need everything. We need everybody We need all hands on deck to get there. All right, Clevenger's diagnosis pending. Let's see what happens with that. 5 weeks. That's probably basically the rest of the season. We're 74 and 66. We're right in the thick of it. We gotta just keep playing good ball. But yeah, beyond that, I think we have anybody in Double A. We also have Double A as well. You can consider. No, I think we'll bring him up. I think he will be a reliever for us for right now. I know it's kind of a weird move, but I think he's just going to be a reliever. He's going to be our specialist / middle relief. And we're going to hope for the best from him. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to set up the team. Half game out. You got to push hard. We really need to just do a little bit more just to get there. Like, I'm liking the peripherals, but we need to just do that a little bit more. We need to get Jackson Holiday back too, and he's gonna be back in a week. So hopefully he can come back and perform because we need him right now. Okay, well, good news for bullpen help. Kokot is coming back. We'll let him rehab for a game or two, and then he'll be back on the team. Because he was out for a bit. Holiday, I might just throw right back in the lineup. Like, I don't think there's a lot of room. I think, yeah, and it's just he hasn't really performed, sadly, which is disappointing. His defense is carrying his WAR right now because he's just not hitting at all right now. Good for him to get his first home run and his first little cup of coffee here, but he's just not there yet, sadly. So we'll see. We're probably gonna move. Yeah, we'll figure out who we're gonna move down, but we'll decide that in a minute. Okay, Jackson Holiday is also eligible to come back. I think he's had some outings. Yes, he's had some outings. I think he's ready to come back as well. So now we got some tough decisions to make. And he's actually turned it around. Look at that. He's actually turned it around in the bullpen. Wow. I think it's Burns. Yeah, I think Burns has to go down. He's just not been pitching well, and we need guys pitching well right now because we are very in the thick of it, and we need guys that can perform. So I think that's the easy move for the bullpen side of things is to bring him down. I think we'll bring him down as well. I think he just needs a little more time. Kind of sad, but oh yeah, I gotta move down Burns. But yeah, he just needs more time, so yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Not gonna change it. And then we get Holiday back in the lineup, please. Thank you. Thank you. Holiday needs to be in this lineup, and he needs to be our cleanup hitter every time. I think he's in all of them. All right, so we're 78 and 68 there. We have 2.5 game lead on the wild card spot. We've been playing good baseball right now, so that's good news. Our bullpen has been fantastic. I don't know. Every year we seem to have a good bullpen. I don't know what it is. We just sometimes you keep some names, sometimes you just mix match. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, our bullpen just despite losing Helsley and Clevenger. I mean, Clevenger hasn't been great. Well, no, he was okay, but yeah, I think he's done. I think both of these guys are done on the team, honestly, at this point. It's just no real need to keep them on the team. But yeah, we got Pittsburgh we're playing, which they're not great. Arizona's a pretty good team, so that's going to be a tough series. Then we got Pittsburgh again, and we got Los Angeles, which they always play us tough. Colorado ends our year. So some key series is there with Arizona and the Rockies. Obviously, I don't think we got a shot at the division, but the Rocky series is going to be very important at the end of the year. So let's keep going. All right, guys, we achieved a winning record for the year, which is what our manager wanted, obviously. Oh, by the way, let me set him to left field so that kind of gets... There we go. So that actually tracks correctly. But nothing interesting. But yeah, we got 6 games left. We have currently a 2-game lead over the 3rd place team in the wildcard standings. It's very tight, very important games coming up here. So we're just going to take it day by day here. We're going to see how we did last game. Kyle Harrison threw a gem, and our bullpen did their job. So, and then Turan also hit very well. Again, very cheap guy. That's why we're keeping him around. And he's a good defender, so. But yeah, here we go. So let's see what we can do. We got 6 games here. Let's hope we can do well. We won the first. That's always a great start. First game won, you take it. We take that. First game. Lost the second. That's not great. Lost the 3rd game. That's not great either. Man, he's really trying to steam back to get back. I mean, he's actually back in a week. He actually might make it back, but anyway, we've got a 1.5 lead. Colorado Rockies, or two now. We have 3 games left. This is important. We gotta win at least one. If we win one game, I think we win. I think we secure a spot in the playoffs if we win one game. Yep, we got 1 game. We have to win 1 against them to get in there. So hopefully we can do it. Oh. And we did it. We clinched the wild card spot. Oh, what a tough year. Our rotation was sadly disappointing. Our offense improved a little bit, but just did not slug very well, sadly. I think that was probably the worst part about our team, was just not enough slugging on this team. But alright, we got 2 games left, so we're pretty much got the Rocky season's in our hands. If we just kind of beat them up, they lose and they don't make the playoffs. So let's see what we can do to them. We lost that one. And we lost that one. Looks like they made the playoffs because of that. Yep, they did. Well, 84-78, not a great record. Not great at all. There's definitely a lot to look at. For our playoffs, we are playing against the Reds again. We just will never escape the Reds, dude. We're never going to escape the Reds no matter what year it is, no matter what time. But yeah, apparently he's still not going to be back for the Wild Card Series, because the Wild Card Series happens very quickly here. But let's get our playoff roster quickly done. I'll do this video. I think this is, let me look at who's eligible. Let's see who's not on it. Yeah, he's not going to be on it. He ended his year on a good note down in AAA, though. I'm very excited about him, though. I know he didn't do well in the big leagues in his little cup of coffee, but I'm still excited about him. And let's see, anybody else that I need to bring up on this roster? He did not do very well in AAA. To be fair, he's not played AAA yet. We did throw him in AAA, though. This guy is not on there. He did pretty decently. I'm trying to see who else is on there that we don't really want to have on there. Pitzer's on there. Do I want him on the roster? Probably not for the Wild Card Series. I don't think that's a good idea for the Wild Card Series. I think we want good bullpen arms for the Wild Card Series. Yeah, I think Pitzer will come off. And we'll replace him with Soto. Or Goto. No, sorry, Soto. No, Goto. Alright. I think that's about the only change I was going to make to our roster. I think everything else is good. Yes. I think everything else is good. always good high leverage. Not really. Alright, well, I think that's good enough for that. So let's go look over our team. Let's see how they did. I mean, you look at the peripherals here. Offense was a little bit better. It still struggled, but... And yeah, our bullpen was great, but our starting rotation was our weak link this year. And it's just simply just guys not performing. Like, again, Kyle Harrison was kind of basically league average. He was basically league average. He was way worse than expected. Like, a lot of guys that should have done well. Besides Gavin Stone. Gavin Stone was the only starter that did well, and he's gonna lead it off. I mean, it's pretty much gonna be a 4-man rotation, and it's just gonna pretty much. I'm actually gonna throw Harrington in over him. So yeah, this is basically what that's gonna look like. Yeah, this is basically what our bullpen's gonna look like with that. But yeah, Duvall had a good year closing. He had a rough skid to end the year. But yeah, he was very good for us this year again. He's been very money. Besides that 2026 year, he's been good. He's had a ERA under 3 every year. So very nice to see. Glad I gave him the money. He definitely earned it. Robertson, he's gonna leave sadly in free agency. I'm just not gonna pay him $18 million because that's just ridiculous. He is compensation eligible, but he's gonna take the 1-year big boy money. He wasn't great. He was a guy I traded for this year, or last year. He definitely did better than what I was thought. He had a fantastic year. He did get very lucky. Our defense is fantastic, but yeah, he did well. He did well coming out of the bullpen. Miller, I think our defense was just money for a lot of these guys. He did a little bit better with us. Not much. He did do a bit better with us than he did with that team. He was no-brainer to pick up off the waiver wire anyway. Boyle, I mean, he did his job. It's just basically a long relief guy. That's basically what he is, and he did that job well, so good for you. And yeah, he had a bad year. Okay, well, let's look at our offense. There's definitely some positives here. He was not a positive, though. He just kind of was meh. I mean, that's kind of what you expect from him. He's just a meh hitter, but he's a great defender behind the plate. Cabrera continues to impress. He pretty much did what he did last year, pretty much, just with a higher batting average and less walks, but very nice. I've been very happy with how he's done. This trade was just a massive win. I think if we look at our... wonder if we look at our decision history. Let's see. Yeah, this was like our winner trade. Yeah, and this one was our loser trade because I didn't expect him to do that good. Yeah, and then and then a lot of these other ones were not that bad, so yeah, he was our winner trade easily. He really is up there for a reason. I mean, he's actually been playing, though. He started playing in the big leagues now, and he had a very hot 7 games, so good for you, I guess. But, yeah, our guy's way better. We got so much value out of that. It's nuts. Been very happy with that. That was one of my favorite moves. Okay, anyway, though. Go back to our lineup. Okay, yeah, he was just filler. He sucked. This guy hit pretty well for us. This is kind of like I kind of looked at it on paper and was like, this guy looks like he'd be better than what he's performed, and he was. He did a little bit better. We're gonna work on his base running. He's got to improve on that, so we're gonna work on that with him in the off season because that's just abysmal. You're not gonna be on my team and can't at least run the bases. Brady Harris's first big league season was definitely solid enough, pretty solid, especially considering he just came up from freaking Double-A to play. He put up 4.6 WAR in center field. That's very nice. I'm going to work on probably his defense a little bit more, maybe something else. We'll see, but we're definitely going to work on that with him. Jackson Holliday didn't do as well as he did with Baltimore. I think I kind of expected that, but he was very nice. Very nice. 6.1 WAR, very good OPS. OPS Plus is very good too. Morel was a necessary offensive piece for us. We needed him. We needed a guy like this to perform well for us, and he did. He put up 1.9 WAR for us. He had 17 home runs. He ended the season with 48, so that's very good. Contract extension, he wants like 25 mil. I could maybe get that down to 20 at best, which is not very good. So too bad no compensation. That sucks. Funny if he did have compensation, that'd be sweet. But yeah, Terrain was okay. He's a good defender, not a great hitter though. But he's super cheap, so we're gonna keep him. And shout out to Yamanaka for turning it around. Like I was very hesitant on him. I was thinking about trading him away, but I'm glad I kept him. He put up 115 RBIs, 3.2 WAR in left field. Very nice. Glad we kept him in. I'll give this guy credit too. This guy's just been a good bench bat. He's been a good bench bat for us. That's all he is, and he's been doing the job well. Positive OPS plus, so yeah, he's been doing that job well, and I guess this guy's a backup catcher. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's a backup catcher. Yeah, that's how our team's looking, and we're going to be going against the almighty... The almighty Reds again, which we'll get their team in a bit. I think it's pretty similar to how we've looked at them before. Good offense, bad pitching, but we'll see. I mean, our pitching even wasn't that great from the rotation side of things, so we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh my goodness, though, what a year. Seems like every even year we get in. Like we got in 2024, 2026, 2028, and 2030. That's been our postseason runs, is those years. So very happy with our team hanging tough in there. We'll see you guys next time for playoffs against the Reds, and hopefully we don't get eliminated.